Hey, what's going on, guys? It's TrekYT here, or Nick, back with a brand new video. This is a tutorial video about how to make a Minecraft painting type thing out of maps. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into this video. So as you can see behind me, that's what our finished product is gonna look like. You can use any image, but basically this is what it's about. It's turning maps and putting them in item frames and making a pretty cool image. This is used a lot on servers for big, larger servers, so this is definitely a technique that would be pretty cool if you learn how to do it and you used in servers. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna jump over onto my desktop where we're gonna start things off. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into this. Alright, so the first things first is you're gonna have to download two things, one of them being World Edit. If you don't already have that for single player or just have it in general, you do need World Edit to do this type of, it's a mod, I guess. You do have to have World Edit, and the other thing is Spikecraft. So what you're going to want to do is I'll leave both the links down in the description for these. This is the link at the top of the screen. I'll have it in the description as well. That will be the link for any World Edit. If you guys would like to have World Edit for Forge on your single player world, you can definitely download this. You will need World Edit to do this. And the other thing you're going to need is you're going to have to come over to this website. It's called Spikecraft. This is what takes the image that you choose and turns it into a pixel and then turns it into a schematic. So you're gonna need to download this. Do not download this free version. This does not give you what you need. This is the full version. It does not cost any more. As you can see right here, pay whatever you want. It's basically they want you to donate or something, but you don't have to donate. So what you can do is you can go over here, click on this, then you can hit download Spikecraft full now. Ignore all this stuff. They already have plenty of money, as you can see right here. So it's going to start downloading. I already have it downloaded, so I don't need to. And then this is going to pop up. If you don't have WinRAR or some way to crack a zip file or whatever, you're also going to need that. Downloading WinRAR is totally free, and even when your I guess test trial expires, you can still use WinRAR as long as you want. So I will also leave the WinRAR link in the description as well, because you do need some way of cracking a zip file, whatever way works for you. What you're going to do is once you have that, you can extract this to wherever you want. I'm going to extract it to the desktop. And there you go. So I'm going to extract that to the desktop. It's going to be right here on your desktop. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open it up and then hit this .jar file. This is going to open up Spikecraft. It looks something like this. Let me close out of that. And so it looks something like this. This is a very intuitive, I guess, mod or whatever. You just hit browse, choose your image. I guess I'll choose an image of, let's see, I'll choose my icon, my YouTube thing. So this image is going to pop up. Now there's two different things you're going to want to do. If you're going to want to do the map thing that I did, so the maps, doesn't really matter. This doesn't apply to you. But if you just want to have a really cool pixel art in your thing, that in your world, that you can I guess show people, if you follow me on Twitter, you've seen me just randomly post a couple random pixel art screenshots at people on Twitter. What you're gonna have to do is your max height can be no higher than 264 blocks, because you have to also, I mean, you can make it 265, but the world height is 265, I believe, so you're gonna have to make it no larger than 265 at very max. I stick to 264. It gives you the largest amount of, and then you want to click no max width, so that way it can just, I guess, decide what the width should be. It will, I guess, equal it out and make it perfect. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to make that 264 if you want to have a vertical, just pixel art, not with the map. And if you don't want to do that, then don't check either of these, or check both of these saying no max width, no max height, and it'll decide how many blocks it wants and how many it'll I mean, to make it look as good as, I guess, as you want. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit create Minecraft blueprint. This screen's going to come up in a sec. It's creating the Minecraft blueprint. This is going to come up, and this is what it should look like. You can zoom in and now. This, if you zoom way in, you can see that that's an iron block, that's wool. And what you also can do is, if you have a smaller image and you don't want to do it this way, this also is great because you can literally just zoom in and place the blocks by hand. But I'm not going to do that because I have World Edit. So, something I forgot to mention just now, so neglect, I guess, a little bit of what I said. What you're going to do is, yes, you're going to want to check both these boxes. Then you're going to want to hit Create Minecraft Blueprint. Your Minecraft Blueprint should show up right now. It should be pretty big. One thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to figure out exactly how large this is right here. This one, for you, it should just show up on your screen right now. It should tell you how many pixels wide it is, but for some reason it's neglecting not to tell me how wide it is. But when I did it before just a second ago, it was about 440 pixels wide. So what you guys, oh, see there, it's showing you right now. So now it's showing you exactly. So it was like 440. So so you can go ahead and click out of this. Now you know it's right around 440. So what you're going to want to do is each map is 128 blocks wide. So what you're going to want to do, so that way you can fill up the entire map and it'll look good, is you're going to want to do it in multiples of 128 or larger, because maps, you can get to different size maps, but 120 is easiest because it's going to be this, I don't know, it's just going to be easier. So for me, I had a max width was right around 440. So if I go ahead and calculate that, 128 goes into that, I believe, right around 3 times. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do it larger so I can have a 4x4 map. So 128 times 4 is 512. So I'm going to put 512 in there. And I'm also going to go ahead and put 512 in here because it's a square image. So it's going to be 512 by 512. So that means it's going to be 4 maps by 4 maps, and it's going to look a lot better. For you, when you're choosing your image, you're going to want to decide, it's going to, like, if you decide to do what I just did, it's going to probably make your image a little bit more disproportional. So if you want, you can go ahead and crop your image before, make it fit better, I guess. Or if you're creating your own image, just set it up so it's in multiples of 128 or something like that. So then after you do this, this is your preference, but in my opinion you should do this because then it fills up the entire map and it looks a lot better. Then you're gonna go ahead and create Minecraft Blueprint, and this one is the actual one that you're gonna want to use. Then you're gonna want to hit Save Schematic. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and save it to the desktop first. And so as you can see, it's gonna show up in the background in a sec. Oh, you gotta name it. So I'm gonna name it Test. So I'm gonna name it, close out of Spikecraft. You can close out of it altogether. Then you got your dot schematic right here. I'm gonna leave that up there. And so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go over into a window search, and you're gonna want to type in %appdata%. Then you're gonna want to hit .minecraft, and then you're gonna want to go into config, world edit. And then here's your schematics folder, open up that. So you have all your schematics right here. I got check YT, poop, new to all these ones. So these are all just examples. You want to take that schematic, drag it right in here, plop in here. And so what you have to do is you have to remember the name of it. And I put test, just capital T, and capitals do matter, so you do need to remember that. So after you've done that, then you can go ahead and open up your Minecraft. So when you're over in Minecraft and you're about to put in your thing, well, first thing you want to do before you do anything is you want to find the spot you want to do it. You want to find that map, and you want to find the bottom left corner. So as you can see, it's way over that way. So I gotta go find the bottom left corner of this map. So once you find your characters right on there, you can start placing blocks so you can find the exact block of where the center part is, or where the very edge is. So what you gotta do is you just gotta play with it until you can find the very corner. So there you go, that's the exact corner. So what you're gonna wanna do, the command that you're gonna wanna type in is //schematic load MC edit. You don't have to download MC edit, it comes automatically, not downloading it, but like this process, this file type comes automatically when you have world edit. And then you're gonna want to enter in your name. And mine was test. Now it says test loaded. So what you want to do, if you want a vertical one, you can just / paste it right now. It's going to paste, I believe, in the block that you're standing on. So I can actually test that right now. So if I'm standing on top of this block, we'll see where it pasted. / paste, and it should paste directly that way, I believe. Or whatever that direction is. Yeah. So where it pasted is it pastes exactly in the block you're standing on. So it's going to, if I were standing on that, it placed right there. So I'm going to go ahead and see. The reason why I did this is I can show you right now. Is at the very top it cuts off the thing. So what if you were going to do a vertical thing like that, then you're going to want to make it 264 so it fits perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and undo that, and so now if I want a lying flat one, so that way I can make my actual map, I want to do / rotate 0 90 0, and that's going to go ahead and rotate that. And then you're going to want to stand on the corner that you're standing on, and you're going to do / paste. So it's going to paste in, and something that you're going to notice in a sec once it pastes in is that sometimes the schematic can only be so big for some reason. I don't know exactly why. So sometimes you're going to have to split up in 2 parts, and I already know that I'm going to have to split this image up into 2 parts. So I put it into MC Paint that comes on most Windows. I'm pretty sure it comes on every computer that has Microsoft. And so I can show you exactly what I mean. When you paste it in, it's not gonna be able to, I guess, put down every single block. It's gonna cut off somewhere over here. Let me get over there. See how it cuts off right here? The image doesn't actually stop. So what you're gonna want to do with that is you're gonna want to be able to get another image, and I have another one called let's see, test 2. That's now loaded up, and I'm gonna go ahead and this is where it gets a little finicky when the image is too large to paste. This is something that you're really gonna have to work with on your own, is to match it perfectly up. So you're gonna want to go ahead and do that command again, / rotate, and then you're gonna want to get it to fit perfectly. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult because I don't exactly know where it matches up, but I'm going to do my best. It's kind of like a trial and error thing. I know that I'm going to have to stand somewhere along this line, but since I cut off the image in paint, it's somewhere in this area. I don't know exactly where. So I'm going to catch you back when I figure that out. This is I guess a part that isn't I guess perfect. There's definitely probably a better way to do this if you were to originally take the image and split it perfectly in two, but since I had the full image and then it didn't paste all the way, and then I have a second image of just the top, that's I guess a little bad, but you know, that's something you guys can do, and this is just I guess a small tutorial about how to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and match this up, and then I'll catch you back in a sec. So once you go ahead and you finally get it matched up, this only took me like a couple 5 minutes to figure out how to like manage to get it all together. So what you're gonna want to do is you're going to get a stack of maps, and you're just want to go ahead on the first map. Pick a corner that's normally the easiest one, and then what you're gonna do is as you go by, you're gonna want to fill in the entire map like that. And then when you get to the next map, once your guy turns on your screen, that little guy dot, once that turns all solid white like that, then you're going to go click a new map. And you're going to want to continue this process until you fill it all up. I should have a total of, I believe, 4 maps across, and then 4 maps down. So there should be a total of 16 maps at the end. And then at the very end, we're going to match them all up, and it's going to turn out as a like a painting or something like that. So it's going to turn out pretty cool at the very end. And I guess I can just talk while I'm doing this about how this is used, I guess, on servers and stuff like that. If you do play on more larger servers, I guess like CubeCraft, for example, in their main hub they do this, and so this is I guess how they do it. So all they do is they paste an image, and then they do exactly what I'm doing now, and then they put it in the hub. So this is a very cool technique. You can do this in survival. You can go ahead. I know Zoom Void has done this on their creepers, or not their creepers, their Hermitcraft server. They've done it on there, and that definitely turned out really cool, I can tell you that. And he used it as like a way for like a subway system. He used it to show like color code it, and like I don't know how to explain it. Basically, he used this process and covered just one map, because I mean it is 128 by 128. So he did do that, and that's pretty cool that he was able to do that in survival Minecraft. Now I don't know if you'd be able to necessarily do an image this large. I mean, if I was gonna do it, I'd probably stick to just one image, or one map size, so just 128 by 128 image. You can still get a pretty decent image out of a 128 by 128, but this is I guess a cool way to make custom maps or custom paintings or whatever you want. But you can also, I guess you could also edit a texture pack. So I'm gonna finish doing up this, and I'll get you back to you guys in a sec. So then once you finally have done all the maps, you can see in my inventory, I have them all right here. Then you're gonna want to do is make like a little grid like this. So I had 4x4 maps, so 16 maps in total. And then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to take those maps. You're gonna want to figure out which one goes to which. Okay, so I believe that this one goes up here. I believe this one goes here, like this. No. I don't know which one this is. Let's see. What's this map? So this is going to be the hardest part, is finding which map goes to which. This is definitely there. This one goes there. And for some reason this the sandstone came out in a really weird color. I'm not exactly sure why that did that. And this one must be there. So what you're gonna want to do is you just want to keep doing this. You're gonna figure out what map goes to what. This map goes there. For some reason, I don't know exactly why the sandstone turned out that way. That one I had to rotate, I don't know why. So yeah, you're just going to want to go ahead and fill all this in. It's not very difficult to do. And then basically you'll have your completed image. Probably would have been better if I organized my inventory a little bit better so I knew what went where. So it goes like that. What's this one? There. There. And so once you finally have all your maps, I'll have it in a second. That goes there. There. No, that already was used. Let's see. Oh, did I do two? Oh, so I did two of the exact same map. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and get that map again. Actually, I can do that right now. So as I'm walking over here to do this last map, so basically the whole concept of this whole thing is basically all that you have to really do is get maps, paste the image down, it does all the work for you. And then let's see, okay, that's the right one. So you basically it does all the work for you, and then it just turns out pretty cool. So if I were to ever have a server, I'd probably do this. I know other servers that I've been on do this as well. They use it as a way to have written announcements like on like big boards or something, I guess. So that's basically all you really have to do. You can do any image of any size. Remember 128 by 120 is a map size, so if you want it to fit perfectly like this, you're gonna have to do 128 by 128. I guess avoid using sandstone because that ended up looking really weird. So that's all that I've got today for you guys. So if you guys did enjoy this different kind of video, it's a tutorial on making maps, or making, I don't even know what you want to call it. I'll title the videos whatever I want to call it, but basically making this sort of like Minecraft painting or something, I don't know. So basically this is all that it is. I hope you guys did enjoy something a little more different. I want to try to do cool little nifty little videos like this. So if you guys did enjoy this video, definitely drop a like on this video. Share it with some friends if they're wanting to like do something like this, I guess, because I feel like this is I guess the way that servers are kind of going towards. I mean, this is like a pretty advanced thing for servers, not overly advanced, but like it's a good idea to, like, if you want to have announcements, to just go ahead and have this in your hub of your server. It looks pretty cool. So without further ado, guys, as always, guys, I love you all. See you guys later. Peace out.